Google Wallet never really took off, and last September, Google released their second attempt at mobile payments called Android Pay. Over the past few days, I visited tons of different stores to see how exactly Android Pay works, how well it works, and how useful it actually is. Hello everybody, it's Chris Delora, and we've all heard of Google Wallet, but how many of us have actually used it? According to Google, not enough, so they canned the idea of using Google Wallet as mobile in-store payments. The app is still around, but the point-of-sale purchases have been removed, and the app is more of a way to send money to family, friends, or other companies. You could say similar to PayPal. Now, Google didn't totally throw away this in-store mobile payment system. Instead, they rebranded in May of 2015, calling it Android Pay, and finally released it in September of 2015. So how exactly does Android Pay work, and how does it differ from Samsung Pay or even Apple Pay? If you haven't already checked out Long's video, make sure you check that out. It's a great fun video that goes in depth, but essentially where Samsung Pay can work anywhere you can swipe your card, even without a store realizing it, Android Pay will only work in select stores that have an NFC card reader and decide they want to participate in Android Pay. Very similar to Apple Pay. Now, Android Pay is very easy to set up. Lots of Android phones these days come pre-installed with the Android Pay app, but if you don't have it, you can download it from the App Store. When setting up the app, all you have to do is click on the plus sign button, and here you can choose to add a credit or debit card, store gift card, or loyalty program. So I want to add a credit card, and you may see some cards already on here. These will be cards you used to purchase something in the past on Google Chrome that you decided to save. If you don't see these or want to add a different card, you just simply take a picture of the card and instantly your card will be added. Google says not only is Android Pay easier and faster than swiping your card, but it's also a lot safer. When your phone sends a payment via NFC, your credit card information is not being transferred. Instead, Android Pay works on a tokenization system. The retailer is only sent a randomly generated 16-digit number. So in the case that the company's information is breached or somebody intercepts the NFC signal, no valuable information will be stolen. Also, a payment will only be sent through NFC if your phone is unlocked. So even if your phone was stolen, you don't have to worry about anybody spending your money. A lot of people think you need a fingerprint scanner for Android Pay to work, but no, really any phone with NFC will work. You just need to create a passcode or pattern lock. So how exactly is that 16-digit number created? Well, unlike Apple's payment system, where it's generated within a secure chip on the phone itself, Android Pay creates this number within the cloud. But don't worry, even if you don't have internet access, Android Pay temporarily creates a limited number of these codes and stores them on the phone, so you can make purchases in areas with poor data reception. So let's take Android Pay out into the real world and see just how safe and easy it really is. I'm curious to see how well it's going to work and how people are going to react to it. So let me just add my card to the app and we'll get going. So just line up your card with the frame, it'll take a picture, and what? Chase isn't supported. Well, I guess thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry this didn't. Oh wait, Dan!
What?
Can I borrow your card?
Oh my god, it's so stupid to do this to me. I hate this. I'm over there.
Okay, so not the best first impression. I mean, I understand that every bank is going to be supported by Android Pay, but a big bank like Chase I thought would be, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to Walmart now, and I'm using my friend's Wells Fargo card. Thankfully, he has one, so yeah, let's see how it goes. The first place I thought of to test Android Pay was, of course, Walmart. It's by far one of the most popular stores here in the US, and you really can't go 15 miles without seeing one here on the East Coast. So I figured why not play it safe and try Android Pay at one of the biggest stores in America. I mean, they've gotta accept it.
Are you saying that it's not right?
You guys don't accept mobile payments?
No.
Okay. So as you guys just saw, I bought this at Walmart and I held up my phone to the card reader and it was not working. And I eventually asked one of the Walmart employees and they do not accept mobile payments, so at least I got some Swedish fish. Next stop, well, Stop and Shop.
That's the stuff.
So far, Android Pay wasn't doing too much to impress me. Frustrated, I went to go buy some veggie chorizo and mochi ice cream. But on the way to the counter, I noticed something.
You don't have a thing yet.
Stop & Shop's card reader looked just like the one at Walmart with no NFC, and after asking the cashier there, it seemed as though I was right.
This whole thing is ruined now.
So I went to Stop & Shop and I got my veggie chorizo and my mochi, but once again, no Android Pay. You know what's worse than like fumbling around for your card and taking out your wallet and swiping the card? Is pulling out your phone and holding it there and looking like a fool when it doesn't work. So from now on, I'm gonna ask before I actually do that. At this point, I made sure I asked first before sliding my phone around the card reader like a goofball. Hi, do you guys have Android Pay here? Like, can I pay with, no?
We don't, unfortunately.
No luck at Modell's, so I tried Bed Bath & Beyond.
Do you guys have Android Pay here? Like, can I pay with my phone?
I'm not. Darlene, do we have pay with your phone here?
PayPal?
No, just like Android Pay.
You know where they
No, I'm sorry.
And no luck there either. Ugh, there doesn't seem to be many stores out there that accept Android Pay. So I decided to go to Android Pay's official website and see exactly which stores accept it. Finally, I was able to get an idea of how new Android Pay really is. It wasn't as widely adopted by stores as I thought. So what it comes down to is if you're at a store and you want to use Android Pay, right now chances are you can't, so it's best to check the website first to see. So there is research involved, but once that's over with, hopefully then we can see how fast and easy Android Pay actually is. Finally, Android Pay started working with Staples. So Staples worked. Thankfully, it was really easy. I just held my phone up. I already had my phone unlocked and it accepted it right away. And of course, we tried McDonald's. So McDonald's was really easy. I just unlocked my phone and boom, it was paid for. I don't eat McDonald's, so let's go feed some birds. Next, we drove to the corner of Happy and Healthy, Walgreens, your typical pharmacy store, but it also sells toys, and I found some things that I just had to have. I got this Tigger thing and these socks, and now that I'm getting a hang of this, it's like a lot faster than the card. Way easier. If you plan on using Android Pay at the mall, you're going to have tons of options here. Here I tried using Android Pay at Panera Bread, and it was the smoothest and fastest transaction yet. I needed some shorts, so I stopped at American Eagle to see if they had any good deals. I found my pair and paid in seconds.
I don't know how that works. Is that like that Samsung Pay or whatever?
Android Pay.
Oh, I don't know how that works. Yes, can I click something? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Wow, that was fancy.
She was impressed. The clothing store Express was a breeze too. Finally, for our last stop, we went to one of the best places on earth, Toys R Us. When I saw Toys R Us on the list of stores that supported Android Pay, it was a great excuse to go buy something cute like my friend Arlo here. But surprisingly, this last transaction didn't go so well.
It's been having trouble since we got the chips in.
Really? It might not work. Looks like Toys R Us is a no-go. So as you can see, Toys R Us did not work, even though it does accept Android Pay usually. But the girl that worked there today said the chips weren't working. So even if you do your research to see if the store accepts Android Pay, the day that you go it might not work and you still end up looking foolish. So overall, there was two big things I wasn't expecting with Android Pay. The first was how many stores still aren't on board yet. And the second thing is, in the stores that do support it, nobody thought it was weird at all. Thanks to Android Pay, Samsung Pay, and Apple Pay, the world is starting to get used to mobile payments. It's just another way to pay besides cash or credit. When it does work, it's insanely fast and much preferable than the card. But as of right now, I think I'm just gonna stick to sliding my card and knowing it's gonna work 100% rather than try Android Pay where it might not actually work and we'll just end up wasting more time. But like I said before, Android Pay is awesome, and I really do hope more stores adopt it. But I feel like phone manufacturers are going to start making their mobile payment systems more like Samsung Pay, just to avoid all the confusion. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you actually use Android Pay? Were you more or less successful than I was? And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to Android Authority for more videos like this, and head on over to our website, androidauthority.com, because we are your source for all things Android. Oh, Dan, here's your receipts.